It's day 113 of trying to make as much money as possible, starting from zero. Coming up. God, we're so tired. It's been over 100 days of going hard and it's gonna be hundreds more. And we closed that sale for £299. We're gonna make it, aren't we, Chili? The bank balance is looking pretty negative. We've got a lot of interest-free personal debt that this is as far as it's going. We're currently implementing a plan to just get out of it, get one customer a day. The amount of money we make from a customer on average after the cost of delivering the services is £211, which is about £4,000 to £5,000 take-home money per month. I today have to resand this driveway to unlock £249 for this, and then straight after this I've got a pressure washing job for £199, so we're gonna get some cash in today. And we are done. It was wet the whole time, so it took twice as long as it should have done. So we're not actually getting paid for that job today because I got to go back and do the resanding probably on Friday at the end of the week. But tomorrow we got a big day, tons of weed killings, I think maybe like 8. So hopefully we'll get 3-4 sales tomorrow. If it's all happening, busy. I'm almost at personal work capacity. And Kendra posted 300 letters today while I was doing the pressure washing. So hopefully we'll get a new customer from that. I am absolutely exhausted. It's like a manual grind at the moment. So just to clarify the plan that we're just to clarify the plan that we're doing at the moment, we are aiming to get one customer per day. Kendra and me sometimes when I can are between us posting 300 letters per day because currently with the stats say if you post 300 letters you get 1 sale, then 1 new customer. Oh, sorry, you're not getting enough. Yeah. It's going pretty well. We have like 8 weed killings to do tomorrow, so I'm going to just smash those out and also help Kendra post 300 letters. On Thursday we've got a pressure washing job, and there's every likelihood that half of those weed killings tomorrow, they'll turn into paid customers. We might be ending tomorrow with 3-4 new customers, and then, oh gosh, we may well be ending this week with a bunch more customers, and maybe some more weed killings lined up for next week. Yeah, make those biscuits for us, and then we can sell some of them. I'm not going to lie. I am super stressed. Like there's that clip from a previous video where I said I was stressed.
I'm feeling the stress though. There's everything riding on this.
I never thought I was stressed then. If you thought I was stressed then, this is probably the peak of stress, financial stress at least, of my whole life so far. We got credit card debt, and it's coming. I've had credit cards since I turned 18, so 8 years of credit history, and I've never once missed a credit card payment, and it is not starting now. I mean, there's always bailouts, aren't there? Like, you can always get money from somewhere if you really need it. But we have to make... Oh, gosh. We're going to make it, aren't we, Chili? It's day 114, and we have about 7 weed killings to go and do, and hopefully we're going to get some sales. So let's go do number 1. So with the first driveway, it turns out it's kind of like a cobbly, like pebble, stony type thing that you can't pressure wash. They have these slabs, but I doubt that they'd pay to pressure wash those because there's not very much. I'll just take a look around the back. Okay, yeah, so they've got more slabs. They got paving stones, and they got a deck. So I'm thinking I'll spray a different thing that I have that kills moss and algae to sort of clean up these slabs a bit. It won't look as good as after pressure washing, but hopefully that'll just give them more value from the lead magnet. The next one's actually literally just up the road, so David needs to get in the car and just walk to it. Second weed killing done. I tried to sell her on the pressure washing because she genuinely does need it. there's so many weeds and that'll get rid of it. But she's like, well, there's someone coming to do the grass already. It's just like a young kid apparently. I kind of consider myself like a young kid, but I guess not. People see me as a man, kind of weird. And apparently the kid's dad has a pressure washer, so she said that they're gonna try with that. On to weed killing number 3. And we closed that sale for £199, so about a 50% close rate so far. That's fine, £199 later in the week. And we closed that sale for £299, doing that next week. So we've got a job tomorrow for 150. We've got a job the day after for 200. Then it's the next week, we've got one for 200. Then the day after that, we've got this one for 300. Yeah, it's picking up. Basically what I'm looking to do is just get a pressure washing job every single day of the week. Average price, £250. That is sort of step one, just making sure that we can survive and not drown and start digging our way out of this hole. And let's post another 300 letters. Oh God, it's never ending. We got letters. We were just saying that every hour of the day we're basically just going so hard, and then we drive home for over an hour and we have 1 hour to relax.
This time we have half an hour to relax.
We have no time to relax, then go to sleep and wake up, get ready and leave straight away and drive over an hour to the office and get on the grind for like almost 12 hours. We get here about 9. We leave sometimes at like 7 or 8. So 10 to 12 hours every single day. But yeah, it's not always going to be like this. We're going to have employees and like systems. Like eventually we'll have a CRM, a customer relationship management system that like automatically sends the messages being like, yeah, we're on our way, or yeah, pay this money. I won't have to like actually type out the messages every single time. We don't have any capital to risk even trying out those systems yet. It doesn't make sense yet because we're still figuring out what those systems are going to be. God, we're so tired. It's been over 100 days of going hard and it's going to be hundreds more. But at some point out the other end, it's not going to be as stressful. It's a new day. Got a pressure washing job today for £149, which I sold to the neighbour of someone else I did pressure washing for, who was like my second customer. And then I had to go back and clean up a mess that I made at that other guy's house. And then yeah, he's finally bought. So it was worth going back cleaning up the mess. Not that I wouldn't have anyway, you know, whatever. I'm having to stop and take a break because the water buffer tank, which feeds the machine, is running out of water. So I just can't keep up. You know what, something I've just realised? The return pipe is not plugged in. It's actually snapped off. Oh, the part that this is supposed to connect to is inside it. Like, it's broken. So I need to get metal versions of those, I guess, to stop this happening. Great. Another expense. This job is taking longer than I expected. I've been here like, I don't know, 3 hours. Pressure washing, I'm probably halfway done. I priced this one after I'd done like 2 or 3 jobs and I was like slashing prices. So yeah, we're only getting $149 for quite a big job. Oh well, it's a one-off. And we really need the money. Oh, I was at that job for 7 hours. I was frozen, had some of my equipment broke. We've got £149 extra on the bank balance, so that's good, it's already paid. Kendra posted at least 300 letters today as well, which is amazing. Amazing. Oh, there's so many things to do, so little time. It's actually all the time in the world. I realized something that's wrong with the business cards, by the way, with like the gift card. It expires in 6 months. Whereas I re-listened to Hormoz's $100 million leads, and he was like, for the like that thing, he was like, you want to make it so that it expires in 2 weeks, because then people are like, well, I have to use it now. I have to give it to someone now. Yeah, I don't think we've got any customers from referrals yet, but it might be down to that. Got more diesel. 1723. It's kind of getting repetitive now, and I think that's going to happen for a little bit, just while we're in this like cycle of pressure washing money. First thing, I've got a restanding to do, but before that, got to pack the equipment into the car. Six bags of sand for £24. That'll do 2 to 3 block paving driveways, so not too bad. Not bringing up the cost too much. I'm basically just charging the same for whether it needs resanding or not, right, regardless of the driveway type. Because if you say to someone, do you want to pay extra for resanding, they'll just be like, no. But then the end result won't be as good, so they won't be as happy. So I'm just going to do it for everyone and just sort of build that into the pricing anyway. Got another 200 on the bank balance, and on to actually, you know what? I'm just gonna smash eat this lovely, delicious food prepared by Kendra for me. And that doesn't usually happen, by the way. I mean, she didn't make it. It's like a ready meal. She heated it up though, and I appreciate you. On to the next job. Pressure washing for another £200. What? 199, but whatever. Oh, I cut my finger. I was just dropping Kendra off at a doctor's appointment, and I went in and I was like, could I just have something to put on my finger because I have a cut? And they put me in with a nurse for a boo-boo. I finished this job in record time, only an hour and a half of actual pressure washing, and then, you know, like 15-20 minutes either side for setup and tear down. But yeah, take a look at this. So this week we've got £598 of cash in, like actual cash collected from customers. We've sold more than that, but we've not actually got the cash for it. Just under £600 in a week. It's not enough. That's like, if I do that for 4 weeks, then that's just about our living cost of 2,300 and a bit more. But then actually, it's actually less than that, because then the fulfillment costs, like the diesel and sand and stuff. So that's not even covering the living costs at that rate. We need more jobs. I mean, I'm working at maximum capacity. I'm so tired, and I'm so looking forward to just having a day or two off at the weekend. Normally, I'm just really itching to work. But like manual labor is a different kind of work that I've not experienced before this business. I've always done like desk-based stuff. And we need to get to like £5,000 a month, £10,000 a month with me, just me doing it. Because if we can't do that, then there's no point even doing the business. Because like, if with free labor we can't get it to 10,000 a month, then... So we get £211 per customer after the cost of fulfilling the service. 2 jobs a day. And let's say that I can work 5 days a week, so 21 working days per month. So we've changed the lead magnet, let's say, to something where I don't have to like manually go out and do the weed killings, because that takes time. That takes like a whole day a week just to get the next week of stuff lined up. So then I could only work 4 days a week. We want to be working 5 days a week on paid work. That means we can potentially get close to £9,000 take-home money, before tax, of course. Eventually that's going to come, and I'll just come off the bank balance when we do end up paying tax. But for now, £9,000 pre-tax, that's what we're aiming for, basically. We can do it. This week, we brought in around £600 to the bank balance, which led to a net gain of £450.21p, taking our bank balance to minus £5,730.42p, and here's the breakdown of all the money so far.